And I'm down here at Occupy Denver on October 22nd, downtown Denver, Civic Center Park. As you can see, there's a group of people here today. Everybody's wondering what this is all about. Well, it's about corporate America trying to control our lives and keeping us poor, causing us to be unemployed, causing us to lose our homes. Like my family's home we had for 37 years. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, through Financial Freedom, the company that they owned that got bailed out. We bailed out Wall Street. They had my mom sign papers when she was nearly blind on her deathbed that said the loan is non-assumable by family members, meaning me or his son. You know, my mother worked hard for 30 years to pay off that loan, and for them to take it away from the family was just an injustice. There's a lot of people besides myself and my family that have gone through this. A lot of them are here today. A lot of young people that have graduated from college, that have degrees, that can't find jobs and owe thousands of dollars for student loans. I went to college. I had a student loan. It was hard for me to pay mine off. And I had a job. Can you imagine what it's going to be like for these young people that don't have jobs and can't find any? It must really be frustrating for them to go through all what they believed in, the American dream, to graduate from high school, go to college, get a degree, get into a good job, buy a home, get married, have a couple kids and a dog and a station wagon. That doesn't happen anymore, unfortunately. But if you really come and stop and think about it, Native American Indian people like myself, we have been the 99% for going on 500 years now. Now stop and think about that for a minute. And all I can say to the rest of the people in America catching up to the rest of us, welcome to the party. You're not alone. We've been here for a while. We know what it's like to live poor. We know what it's like to make it barely from paycheck to paycheck. My mother raised us, all of us kids in our family, with no welfare, no Westside Health Clinic, no food stamps, no nothing like that. And it's getting to the point where it's going to go back to that because nobody cares about the poor people in this country anymore. If you're rich, you got what you feel that you deserve, and everybody else is on their own. Well, you know what? It's not about everybody being on their own. It's about all of us come together as a people in this country, helping each other out and sharing everything that we have as a country, not only with ourselves within our borders, but with the rest of the world. You got TVs, you watch them every day. You know what's up. You see it everywhere. All the hunger, all the wars, all the, civil unrest. It's not going to get better. There's got to be a change. Somebody's got to listen, and somebody's got to want to do something about it. So I would like to encourage everybody to become a part of this in one way or another, support it one way or another. Just start talking about it. Send letters to your senators, to your governors, to your mayors, to the police. Give them a call. Say, hey, thank you for not being violent with the protesters today. Send out messages of peace. Let's be peaceful about this and start the conversations that need to be started and work within the system. Because we are the system. Without us, there is no system. If we don't vote, if we don't participate in juries, if we don't show up for court dates, if we don't break the laws anymore, we don't need the police anymore. We don't need the judges. We don't need the lawyers. We don't need the juries. We don't need those types of people. If we behave ourselves and we take care of ourselves like we're supposed to, and have the love in your heart, just to be for real and to reach out to one another and say, hey, I love you, man. We can do this. We can be for real with each other and help each other in our beautiful country. We're supposed to be the richest country in the world, but we're trillions of dollars in debt. What do we owe this money for, and who do we owe this money to? Why did it get so out of hand? Shit, if I owe $100 at a parking ticket, people bug me day and night till I pay that ticket, threaten to boot my car, take my license away, double the fines. What happens? Who is talking for us? Why are we always having to pay for somebody else's decisions that they make for all of us? We should have a voice, I think. My name's Jon Romero. I don't have very much to say because I barely make it day to day. I'm a starving musician, artist here in Denver all my life. I'm 57 years old. I've been performing since I was 10 years old. I'm still not a rich man. I don't own a house. I barely own a car that runs. Thank God for that. I'm still unemployed, but I create my own employment being a musician, and it's hard. It's hard because nobody cares. You gotta be tough, you know, and carry your own weight. But it's hard when you have all these people around you that are in positions of trust that don't make the help more readily available to everyone. There's certain groups of people that get the help, and there's certain people that are turned away. I know people that have been applying for their Social Security disability that get turned down, and they could hardly walk. They can hardly even make it to the grocery store or their doctor's appointments, and they're getting turned down. That's a shame. When my mom worked hard all her life as she went for help at social services, they gave her $10 a month food stamps. I got that $10 food stamp, tore it up, wiped my ass with it in their office, and threw it on the floor. That was a slap in my mother's face. That was so disrespectful. President Obama and all you other cats, world leaders, what's up? You're eating, you're sleeping in a nice comfortable bed, got your old lady next to you, your kids in a safe place, but we want the same thing too. Goodbye, that's all I got to say.
I've ripped and I've rolled and I've been torn. I rode with the dust and I rode through the storm. But
how was that, alright?